Oh, good evening. Good evening. Good evening, baking yogini. How are we doing tonight? So, as you begin to arrive, good evening. Hi, Jules, walking with Kate. As you're arriving, if you just want to relax a little bit. When you're ready, just closing your eyes. Allowing your body just to calm. Just breathing through the nose. Noticing the thoughts as they come and go. Already aware of the distractions. Just bringing your attention back to the breath. Breathing through the nose. Noticing if it's warm or cool. Damp or dry. Doing the work. Applying this really lovely, simple process. As you observe the nasal passage. With your eyes closed, if it's damp or dry, any tingles or pain. Any pleasant sensations? Is it easy to breathe or slightly congested? Without judgment, just observing those sensations as they arise and pass. Allowing the body to breathe. Not trying to breathe, but just allowing your body to breathe. And when the mind wanders, all you have to do is bring your attention to the breath. Because the mind will wander. It wants to wander. It's trying to figure things out. It's being distracted. The work is to bring the attention back to the breath. Not creating sensations, but just observing those sensations as they arise and pass. Allowing the body to breathe. And we're going to do a little bit deeper work again today. So when you're ready in your own time, just following the breath in to the crown of the head in your own time, always at your own pace. Noticing the sensations as if they're warm or cool, if there's any tension up there, or pleasant sensations, lightness and tingles. Not creating pleasant sensations or avoiding painful sensations, just observing them as they arise, as they do, to pass. Bringing the mind back to the crown of the head, observing precisely, vigilantly, all those sensations. From the crown of the head, in your own time, in your own pattern, moving to the forehead, where it may be warmer or cooler, more tense or more relaxed. Scanning the head to the forehead, eyebrows, precisely observing those sensations. when distractions arise, use those distractions and bring your mind back to the present moment. Observing the bridge of the nose, the cheekbones, in your own time, in your own pattern. Just moving around the back of the head as well, the ears, cheeks, mouth, and chin and neck, the throat area, back of the neck. Moving your attention, and as you move your attention, knowing that the energy follows. Where the attention goes, the energy flows. Following, precisely observing to the chest area. We're going back to the heart. In the solar plexus area, in the chest, in the heart area. Vigilantly observing the heart. Observing if there's tension or lightness, any pain, pleasant sensations. Observing, allowing the body to breathe as you observe. You are not the body, you observe the body. You are not the body. You observe the body. Observe the heart, the solar plexus and chest area. And at that point where you are there, just allow some extra light in. Whatever that means to you. Maybe it's with a thought of a lovely experience. Using the mind as a tool. Focusing your attention on the heart area, using the mind as a tool to be in that area of the body whilst you allow a pleasant sensation. It doesn't matter what it is. It might be a meal, a person, an experience, a future experience, a future trip, a future conversation, a future cup of tea or cake, whatever it might be. Just observing that good feeling, those pleasant sensations, and just leaning into them, allowing those sensations. Or maybe it's something from the past, a beautiful connection, a moment, a trip, a meal, a connection, a conversation. Or maybe it was a past meditation. Just bringing back those feelings and thoughts of happiness, of lightness. And whilst you're using the mind as a tool to observe those, just putting your attention in the heart area, keeping it there. And maybe you feel yourself back and forth from heart, from physical into the thought as well, and a little bit of creation. Maybe you've never experienced anything pleasant ever, or happiness. I don't believe that for a second. And if you haven't, just make it up. Create the future. Create the experience that you're going to bring in, and bring it to your physical sensations now in the heart area. You can almost fill the heart area in the chest with good and happy and loving feelings. It's nice. This time creating sensations, allowing them with a more useful mind, with a more practiced mind. Focusing your attention on the heart area and allowing that good, beautiful sensations to arise. Using the mind. Feeling the heart area, the chest, the solar plexus light up. Just make it up. Just put those sensations there like we do with anything and everything anyway. We create those sensations. We can choose them. Just place it in your heart area. Feel the lightness. And now as we just stay there for a little bit longer, If you're deep in it, stay there. If you're deep in that bliss, feel it, stay there. And if you felt a little bit of it, you just got a little glimpse, some little tingles, some extra joy in your heart and your chest area, just know that you can do that. You can choose those. You can still the mind and focus on those beautiful sensations. Literally bringing that sensation, those feelings to the present moment, and knowing that in a present moment that affects the future. Like now, if we have a conversation in this state of happiness and joy and heart-centered good feelings, that's a really different conversation to any other emotion. And we can use these things, we can use these meditations to still the mind, to make the mind a more useful tool, less sloppy, more useful, stiller, creating a greater buffer between stimulus and response, and then allowing ourselves to literally create happiness within the physical body. Now it's up to you what you do now. If you want to go back to the breath and calm and feel still, you can do that. And that's lovely because it's evening time in England and you may want to follow the breath in and out. Or if you want to, just stay in the heart area and see if you can take that into your sleep and dreams. And as abstract as some of this feels and sounds, more that it sounds than it feels, observe those thoughts trying to create meaning and logic within this kind of experience. And know that when you laugh with a friend, it's the same. You know that when you see or feel something that feels good, that sensation is exactly the same as fabricating something in the mind with a more useful, trained mind, or even a sloppy mind with a glimpse of happiness and blissfulness in a creation. It's the same. It's the same thing. You create it. And it can feel outstanding, exceptional. And we can practice these experiences like you are doing. And sorry, I thank you. And that's lovely. It's lovely that you can do that. And I really am grateful that you're here. If you're listening and hearing this, that I know that as you practice even a moment of this, that it can resonate in your heart and your soul and in the vibrations of your cells, which are they are absolutely molecules and atoms and vibration. Wow. Oh, I feel great. Sorry if you're still in the meditation. I'm going to go because I feel so wild and in love. So tonight there's apparently some meteorites and things flying around the sky. So take a look, and I thank you so much for being here. And tomorrow, 12 noon, I'm going to be drinking tea, and again tomorrow night there'll be more meditation. So, have a lovely evening.